HVPE is a FTSE 250 listed investment company with a unique proposition. It exists to create value for shareholders by providing easy and liquid access to a diversified, global and high-quality portfolio of private company investments, which are otherwise out of easy reach for the majority of retail investors.
HVPE invests in vehicles managed by HarbourVest Partners, an independent global private markets asset manager with 43 years experience and over $161 billion of assets under management. HarbourVest has been investing in primary funds, secondary opportunities and direct co-investment opportunities since the 1980s, with investment teams across the Americas, Europe and Asia Pacific. This broad and deep local market expertise allows HVPE shareholders to benefit from a manager with strong sourcing capabilities and relationships with highly sought after private equity managers that are often oversubscribed and difficult for individual investors to access on their own.
This partnership provides HVPE shareholders exposure to over 650 private equity managers across all stages of the investment life cycle and material exposure to over 1,000 private companies across a wide range of sectors and geographies. This level of diversification is a core strength of the portfolio, helping HVPE to remain resilient through market cycles while supporting long-term value creation.
Listed private equity continues to play an increasingly important role for investors seeking exposure to private markets. In today's market environment, where many successful companies and household names are choosing to stay private for longer, an increasing amount of growth is happening before companies come to the public markets. By investing through HVPE, shareholders gain access to private companies earlier in their life cycle when they're still growing and scaling. HVPE's listed structure combines this access to private markets with daily share liquidity and independent board oversight, democratizing private markets for all investors. Over the 12 months to 31st of January 2026, despite a complex global macro environment, we're pleased to report another year of good performance, demonstrating the resilience of our model and the quality of the portfolio. Realizations increased during the year, with $435 million received from portfolio exits, compared with $382 million in the prior year. While exit markets remained selective, momentum improved in the second half, with over 2/3 of realizations occurring after July. HVPE generated a net portfolio cash inflow of $54 million, with cash flow positive for the first time in 3 years. New commitments totaled $375 million, all made through the newly established separately managed account, reflecting a more controlled and flexible approach to capital deployment. HVPE's share price increased, supported by $88 million of share buybacks. This strong short-term performance builds on HVPE's impressive long-term track record. On a 10-year view, HVPE has delivered a 255% increase in NAV per share in dollar terms and a 260% rise in the share price in sterling terms.
These results reaffirm our commitment to generating superior shareholder returns through long-term capital appreciation by investing in a diversified portfolio of private markets investments. Over the past 2 years, HVPE has taken deliberate and progressive steps to simplify HVPE's structure, improve capital flexibility, reinforce confidence in the company's long-term strategy, and ultimately reduce the share price discount to NAV. The board has actively listened to shareholder feedback and responded through a series of initiatives designed to enhance transparency, improve portfolio efficiency, and support long-term value creation. In turn, we've differentiated ourselves within the listed private equity sector through our proactive, shareholder-first approach to governance and innovative policies. In February 2024, HVPE introduced the distribution pool, a pool of funds which provides a transparent and sustainable framework for returning capital to shareholders while preserving the strength of the balance sheet. This was expanded in January 2025, when the board doubled the allocations of the distribution pool from 15% to 30%, announced the transition to a simplified investment structure via a separately managed account, and introduced a continuation vote, which will enable our shareholders to have their say on the future of the company, and is the first of its kind in the listed private equity fund of funds sector.
In December 2025, the board completed a targeted asset sale, generating proceeds of approximately $300 million at a blended 6% discount to NAV, demonstrating a pragmatic and disciplined approach to generating liquidity despite a challenging exit environment.
More recently, in April 2026, the board announced a further set of initiatives. These include allocating all secondary sale proceeds to the distribution pool, suspending the pool balance cap, introducing formal twice-yearly liquidity reviews, and setting out a clear framework for returning at least $500 million to shareholders in 2026, including a $400 million tender offer subject to the continuation vote. Looking ahead, the board has committed to returning approximately 5 to 10% of NAV annually until the next continuation vote, which is to be held no later than July 2029, providing shareholders with greater visibility and accountability. Taken together, these actions reflect the breadth, consistency and evolution of HVPE's approach to realising shareholder value and underscore the company's position as a market leader within the listed private equity sector. The board remains committed to open engagement, disciplined capital management and best-in-class governance, always with the objective of acting in the best interests of shareholders. Looking ahead, we are encouraged by improving transaction activity across the portfolio and remain cautiously optimistic about the opportunities in private markets. Thank you for your continued support. We look forward to updating you on our progress over the year ahead.